many people begin the days and even weeks-long process of cleaning up, they must also now try to figure out what is and is not covered by insurance.
Loretta Waters, Vice President for Media Relations from the Insurance Information Institute, joins us now. She's an expert on flood insurance and has some important information about what insurance covers and how to begin the process of cleaning up. Loretta, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so good to have you with us here. So just if you're a homeowner, your home is flooded, what is the first thing you need to do if you've got that damage?
Well, hopefully you've got flood insurance, and you can purchase that either through the National Flood Insurance Program, that's the federal government. You get $250,000 on the home and $100,000 on the contents. If you're a business, it's $500,000 on the contents and $500,000 on the structure. If there are also some private insurers who offer that coverage. But the problem is only 1 in 6 homes in the United States are insured against flood. And yet 90% of our natural disasters, that's hurricanes, flood storms that are unexpected, heavy rains that can all wreak havoc on your home.
So Loretta, what will likely be covered?
If you don't have coverage, there will be no coverage. That's basically it, sadly. People can either apply for some grants or some loans through the federal government's, the Small Business Administration. But unfortunately, if you don't have the coverage, there's nothing that you can do other than those grants or loans.
If you know, is FEMA, I mean, you could get some money from FEMA potentially, correct?
Potentially, if there are grants available, they can apply for grants, and hopefully that will help them. But and there are loans. Oftentimes, they're low interest or no interest loans that can help. But that's a very unfortunate part of the fact that so many people need the coverage and don't realize, you can have a flood on a mountain. That's just the way it is, with heavy rains, it can just wash away a home.
Loretta, one of the big questions when somebody is dealing with damage is what should they do? Should they start making the improvements right away? Should they take photos, document the damage? I mean, really, what do you advise?
Yeah, that's a very good point. You really want to start documenting that damage with photos, especially before you try to do anything. You want to get that wet stuff out of the house because of mold, but you really want to show what the damage is and then make any temporary repairs to your home. Let's say, with that flooding was heavy winds that might have broke a window, and there'd be more rain coming in. So you'd want to cover that up.
Now, I guess, we're seeing conditions like this all across the country, whether it's fires, rains, floods, you name it. We're just seeing extreme conditions. Does everyone need to really kind of reconsider their insurance policies? Something like this, making sure you have flood insurance. And does it matter if you're a homeowner or a renter? Is it just kind of, you need to kind of make sure everything is covered?
Yeah, whether you're a homeowner or renter, flood insurance can happen even if you're in a low area of a rental home, like let's say a basement or in a private home, or if you're in the first floor of an apartment building, you could experience that kind of flooding. So it's important to take a look at your coverage. With inflation today too, you want to make sure you have what's called inflation guard to make sure these things are available. 1 inch of flood water can cause as much as $25,000 in damage to a home. So that's quite a lot of money to have to put out yourself. So you really want to make sure you have the right amount of coverage.
Loretta Waters from the Insurance Information Institute, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And be sure to stay with CBS News New York. We've got continuing coverage of the cleanup from the storms on our website, CBS New York.